morning, children. I am Preeti Kumar. Welcome to the online computer class. Before we start, let us close our eyes and observe 2 minute silence to pray for the peace within and outside, and also pray for everyone's well being. Open your eyes, children. Let's get started. Today, children, I am going to start a new chapter more on spreadsheet. Lesson 6. In this chapter, we are going to learn about selecting cells, entering special numbers, date and time, changing cell contents, using undo and redo feature, inserting cells, columns and rows, copying and moving data, deleting cells, columns and rows, changing row height and column width, using autofill feature and custom lists. Let's get started. So now children, I'm going to open MS Excel. So here you can see we have to learn different commands to select the cells. So what is the selecting cell? We often have to select a group of cells to perform various operations such as copying, moving, inserting or deleting. Selection can be made in any of the following ways. So let us see. If you want to select a row or a column, how can you do it? You can do it very easily. Click on the row or column heading. So here, if you want to select a column, just click on the bring your mouse pointer on the top of your column heading, and as soon as you see you have place your pointer on the column heading gets changed into down black arrow and you just simply click it. So you will see the entire column is selected. So same way, if you want to select any row, simply keep your pointer on the row heading and just select the row. So this way you can select the row and column. Now entire worksheet. So using the shortcut key Control A, you can select the entire worksheet or just click on the selected all button which is located on the top of the first row heading. So let us see. First use Control A. So I'll press the Control key on my keyboard and press the A key together, and you see the entire worksheet will be selected. So this way this entire sheet is selected, and if you want to use the selected all button, it is placed on the top of the row heading. So you can just, as soon as you bring your mouse pointer on it, it will change into this type of plus sign. You just click on it and you'll see the entire uh, worksheet is selected. Now, if you want to select adjacent rows and columns, so what you can do, first select the row or column, then hold down the shift key while you select the last row or column. So let us take this here. Here it is a table which is made by me. Now let us see how can we select adjacent columns. So let us place the cursor on the heading of the column and select the first row whichever you want, column, and then press the shift key on the keyboard, keep on pressing, and then click on the next column, then next column, and then next column, wherever till you want to select. So this way you can select the adjacent columns. Now if you want to select the adjacent rows, so simply you select the first row and then press the shift key on the keyboard and keep on pressing, and then click on the uh, next column, sorry, row, and this way you can select the adjacent rows in your table. This way you can select the adjacent row and column. If you want to select non-adjacent row and column, what you have to do, just simply click on the first column or row, whichever you want. Suppose I want to select this column, and then I want to select the percentage column. So I'll click on this column and then press the control key on the keyboard, and now I'll click this. So these two columns are selected. Okay, now if you want to select the non-adjacent rows, then you click on the column, press the control key now on your keyboard, and now you select whichever rows you want. So this way you can select the non-adjacent rows on your spreadsheet. Now children, if you want to insert any let us first finish this. Now I hope all of you understand this row and column entire worksheet, adjacent rows and column, non-adjacent rows and column. Now range of cells, click on the cell you wish to start your selection from. Hold the left mouse button and drag the mouse to the diagonally opposite corner cell, or select the first cell, and while keeping the shift key press, click on the last cell in the range. So select the range. Now suppose I want to select these many cells together. So what should I can do? I can just simply click on it and then simply drag my mouse button diagonally opposite, and then you can see my all the cells whichever I want are selected. So this way you can select, or you just simply click on the uh, first cell, and then press the shift key, and then you just click on the last uh, cell wherever you want to stop. So this way you can select the entire cells. Now children, entering a special number, date and time. Sometimes we want to enter some special numbers, like if you want to enter STD code. So when you type STD code in your Excel, so you will find that as soon as you press the enter key, it will turn into single number. So this way, because it doesn't take 00. So to retain that value, what we can do, just we can put the apostrophe sign from the keyboard. You will get it next to the enter key. So just put the apostrophe, and now you will type 001. So this way it will treat it as a special text. It will not treat it as a number. It will treat it as a text. Now 002. So this way you can type any special number with the help of apostrophe symbol. Now to enter a date and time, you can use a single format, like you can separate your number, month, date, month and year with the help of slash. So suppose I want to type 12 slash 12 slash 2020. So as soon as I will enter, you will see it is converted into hyphen format. Or I can type the date like this also, 11 October, comma 2016. So you'll see what will happen. It will changes into this format. Means this format is selected in the computer. Now if you want to change in some particular style, so you can do it very easily. You just go to home tab and then go to cells group, and then click on the format option, and then you can see in the last format cells, and there you get this dialog box, and here you can choose the date. So here there are different type of formats are given, 14/3/2012. If you want this format, you can choose this format. If you want year first, then month, and then the date, then you can choose this and say okay. So you will see it is converted in that way. So you can change the date and even time format according to that. Suppose I am typing 11 a.m. Okay, so this way it has come. But if you want in some special format, you can just click on the format option and go to format cell and take time, and here different formats are given. You can type like this in the hour, minute, second, or hour, minute, seconds, like this, or am, pm. Any type of format you can choose it from here. Suppose I'll take this one. Okay, so it will take according to that, because I have just entered only 11 a.m. so it has taken that way. You can change with the help of format cells. Now children, coming to the editing. Editing means changing the cell content. Suppose just now I told you that I have used this format. Now I want to type small am. So how can I do it? Simply you just select your cell, then you can see here in the bottom ready mode is coming. Now you just double click on it. If you want to make any correction in it, you can see whatever the entries are here in the cell, it is coming on the formula bar also. You can make the corrections here also, in the inside the cell also. So what we can do, just simply I'll double click it, and you see the cursor started blinking. Now I simply just write am here, and you can see here in the bottom it is now in edit mode. Okay, so whenever we make any changes, it comes into the edit mode. So this way you can change. Now suppose here I want to change year. Here I want to change the year. So what I can do, I am going to use the formula bar. Simply I click the cursor here, and then I'll just change the year from here, and as soon as I type on the formula bar, you will see that change appears here also, and you can see it is in the edit mode. Now I can even press this click sign here. It works like a enter key. Either I can press enter key or just simply click it. So this change has come here. So this way you can use formula bar or double click, or even if suppose I want to change here, so I can press F2 key. So simply as soon as I press the F2 key, you will see this cursor will started blinking. Now if I want to make any change, I can just change it. So there are the three ways to edit your text. So this way you can edit your text and easily change the content from it. Now children, using undo and redo feature, what it does, after making modification in cell, you may wish to cancel the changes and retrieve the previous data. To undo the last actions performed, use the undo button on the quick access toolbar. Just now I have changed here uh, code as 3. If I need the previous data, then I'll just simply click on it, or I can use the shortcut key Control plus Z. Or now again if I want to redo it, so I'll just use the redo button. So the redo command is used to quickly repeat the last actions that you have performed using undo command. Now the shortcut key for this is Control plus Y. So CTRL plus Z is for undo, and CTRL plus Y. See, my cursor has gone in the next column, so I can make the corrections from here, and press the Y. So this is for undo and this is for redo. So this way children, you have learned how to enter special numbers and date and time, and you have learned also about undo and redo commands and how to edit the text in edit mode. So just now you can see it is coming enter here. So you can means you are allowed to enter your text. So editing the content you have also learned. Now we are moving to the next thing, that is inserting cells, columns and rows. How to insert cells, columns and rows. Now suppose I want to insert one column in before A. So what I can do, simply I'll just click on the this heading, row, column heading, and this whole row will be selected, column will be selected, sorry, the whole column will be selected, and simply I'll just press the right mouse button and just say insert. So you will see it always in Excel, whenever you want to insert a column, it always inserted in the left hand side. So if you want to insert here in between this, then you can select the C column. So this way easily you can insert the column in your Excel sheet. Now suppose I want to insert any row here. I want to insert one row in between. So what can I do? Simply I'll just click here and then the whole row will be selected and press the right mouse button and say insert. So you can see the one row is inserted above the 3, this number 5 column or this data. Okay, so this way you can insert row and column very easily. Let us insert one more column here before the D. So just simply I say insert, and you see automatically the name of the column gets changed. The D is shifted in as a E now. Now you can even children, if you want to insert multiple cells or rows in the table, that can also you do it very easily. Suppose now I want to insert 3 columns together. So I'll just select the 3 columns and then I say insert. So you will see 3 more columns are added in front of these 3 columns. So this way you can insert very easily any number of rows and columns. Now for the rows also I am going to select these 3 rows. Now I want to enter 3 more rows. So I'll just say insert and then you can see 3 more rows are added. So this way you can add the multiple rows and columns in your worksheet. Now children, if you want to delete the rows and columns, that is also very easy. Just simply select the row or column and say delete and say delete. Now if you want to delete multiple rows and columns, so you just select the multiple delete columns and say delete. So it will delete at once. Now I want to delete these many rows, so just I'll just select these rows and just say delete. Then it will ask me entire row or entire column or shift cells up, shift cells left. So I'll say entire row. So the rows are deleted. Now I want to delete this also, so I'll just press the delete key from my right mouse button. Now, so you have learned how to insert, how to delete and how to insert multiple rows and multiple deletes. Even you can insert non-adjacent column also. So how can you insert non-adjacent columns? Now just see, just click on it and press the control key on your keyboard, and now you select the another column. Now you go to insert here, home tab, cells, and click on the insert and say insert sheet columns. So you can see here in front of whatever the columns you have selected, in front of that one more column is added. Same way with the rows also. Now I'll select this row. Now I press the control and then I'll press this, then I'll press this. So three non-adjacent rows I have selected. Now go to insert and say insert sheet rows. So you see one more uh, rows are added here. So this way you can adjust add the non-adjacent rows. Okay, now moving to the next. So children, if you want to minimize your worksheet, suppose sometimes your worksheet is in restored position and you want to maximize it, simply you press the control plus F10 key from your keyboard.